up early.
Fuck off.
Not even a thank you? I got you coffee.
Problems with the wife?
Yeah. She's still upset that you dragged me out here.
This again. Look, you know just as well as I do how important this is. You said so yourself in the office.
Yeah, I said that while I was half asleep. I didn't anticipate that you'd take a comment I made in passing and run with it to the director of our department. This is out of our league. Our division doesn't go into the field. It hasn't in 30 years, maybe 20 if you count Raider.
Well, maybe what we should, man. He's not just any criminal. You know that. I know that. The whole country knows that.
Jesus Christ, you talk about him like he's Kurt Cobain.
I'm just saying there might be something to learn from him.
There isn't. That's what I've been trying to explain to you. This is a desk job. That's why I transferred here from violent crime, so I'd have more time to spend with my family, but instead I'm stuck here with you.
Well, you chose the wrong job. We are doing something here that's unprecedented. We could be changing behavioral science.
Yeah, you're not going to pass up an opportunity to talk to Joel Weaver, huh?
I can't. You know that.
You're trying to reinvent the wheel, and you could seriously use some time off. It might make you less of a fucking pain in my ass.
Well, you got, I think, 2 hours for you guys to eat.
Now you're giving me orders.
If I had a mind to, I wouldn't want to think like you. And if I had time to, I wouldn't want to talk to you. I don't care what you do. I wouldn't want to be like you, yeah. If I was high class, I wouldn't need a book to buy. And if I was poor guy, I wouldn't need no alibi. I don't care what you do. I wouldn't want to be like you. Oh, oh, oh.
Thanks.
Back on the bottom line, digging for a lousy dime, yeah. If I had a mother lode, a government, the thing I should. I don't care what you do. I wouldn't want to be like you. I don't care.
I'm Special Agent Jennings. This is Special Agent McKinley. We are here to speak to Joel Weaver.
Sorry about the mess. There was a pipe that burst and the ceiling collapsed. We had to move everything from East Wing in a hurry. This wing here's been abandoned for decades.
I think it'll do. Hey, Taylor.
Could you please remove his restraints? Would you like to sit, Mr. Weaver? I'm Special Agent McKinley. This is Special Agent Jennings.
What can I do for you?
We're with the Behavioral Science Unit in Quantico at the headquarters.
If you're interested in another confession, I have nothing for you. Everything I had to say was in my testimony.
We're not interested in any confessions, Mr. Weaver.
You can call me Joel.
Joel. We were more interested in the events leading up to your crimes.
Do you have any smokes? I speak better when I smoke.
Very well. We were wondering about the events leading up to June 21st.
The guy who called us, his name is Bobo, and Gary sees him at every appearance he does, and he said to Bobo, Bobo, why do you wear the worst hairpiece in the world? And Bobo said, it's not a bad hairpiece. People can't even tell I wear one.
Yeah, most people don't even know.
Three guys are going to walk in here. One of them is Bobo. We've never met Bobo.
The summer had inhaled and held its breath too long. The winter looked the same as if it never had gone. And through an open window where no curtain hung, I saw you. I saw you coming back to me. One begins to read between the pages of a look. The shape.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I wasn't looking where I was going. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. There you go.
Thanks. I'm Julia. Well, it was nice meeting you, Joel. Hi, can I help you?
I'm Joel. I work for the home security company. We had an appointment today.
I scheduled an appointment. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. We met last night, right? Would you mind taking off your boots? I just had the carpets cleaned. Oh, sorry, that's my dog's toy. Do you want anything to drink? I have water, coffee. I have an espresso machine.
Espresso.
Oh.
Water's fine.
Okay. There you go.
You have a beautiful home.
Thank you. My grandparents left it to me after they passed.
Do you live by yourself?
Yeah, just me and my dog. Do you want to have a look around?
The alarm systems for the windows and the doors should be about 150.
Okay.
Take maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
We can have someone out here as soon as Thursday. If that's, it's gonna come out to about.
Sorry, 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. So, that's about it.
Who was that inside?
That was my boyfriend.
I thought you lived alone.
I do. He was wondering actually if you just sold the security stickers or like the signs you put on your lawn. Just those alone.
Thing, and you could wash your head and go swimming and feel the water on your scalp. You shower with him? Yeah. No.
Are you married?
No, he's divorced. No, I'm divorced. I'm kidding.
He's got cleaned out.
He's got cleaned out, yeah. She didn't take that toupee, though.
And it was at this point that you began stalking
I wouldn't
Miss.
call it stalking.
Well, what would you call it?
Not stalking. It was observation, if anything.
So when was it exactly that you decided to take the next step?
It wasn't my decision.
soon as I told him I had a boyfriend, boom, something changed. Yeah. No, it's not even that. It's just, I think he's just weird like that, you know? Okay, no, I'm not one to judge. No, you know I'm not that type of person, but he's just, he gives me bad vibes. Yeah. No, it's like, no, he's not. Okay. Whatever you say. Uh-huh. No, I'm just saying, he's just weird. No. Yeah. I need to call you back.
There's a time for living. The time keeps on flying. Think you're loving, baby, and all you're doing is crying. Can you feel? Are those feelings real? Look at your game, girl. Look at your game, girl. What a mad delusion. Living in that confusion, frustration and doubt. Can you ever live without the game? The sad, sad game.
You said with Julia there were feelings
I
of.
don't believe I ever caught your names. That's not information that we're allowed to give out. My parents always said it was good manners to get on a first-name basis when you met someone. The parents that died when you were 3? That'd be them. You were there, weren't you, when the car crashed? I barely remember that or them. It's flashes every now and then. Do you think that had any effect on you? Shit, man, you did your homework.
I'm John. That's Taylor.
Well, it's good to meet both of you.
After your parents died, your aunt and uncle, they raised you?
I don't know if you could call what they did raising. What's that? They already had 2 kids by the time I came around. I don't think they were eager to have another mouth to feed.
That must have been hard.
Yeah, I mean, I slept in the basement with one blanket on a old beat-up mattress stuffed with corn husks. And they were country folk, so it's real cold winters out there.
Do you feel isolated?
Yeah, but it wasn't so bad. I had a gun when I was 7. Got real good at hunting. Your uncle got you a gun? Yeah, a little BB gun. About 3.5 feet long. What'd you hunt? Small animals for the most part. Squirrels, birds, cats.
Earlier, you were talking about how your hunting led to the techniques you used in your crimes.
They had the same general principles of hunting, tracking, looking for an animal's patterns, finding out where they sleep. Even the butchering process is applicable.
It must have been pretty difficult. Were you ever worried of getting caught?
I had this motto or saying, I guess, people only get caught when they want to get caught. This is such self-indulgent bullshit. No, I'm sorry, you don't really expect us to sit here and buy your pseudo-intellectual horseshit, do you? So I'm sitting like 15 feet above this thing, right? I'm up in this tree, and I've got my rifle down between my legs, pointed right at its fucking head, and I'm just hoping. I mean, I'm literally praying. What's on your mind?
How old were you?
How old was I when I what?
Started hunting.
I don't know, 10, maybe 11. Why?
Joe was 7 when he first started. Unsupervised like that, imagine what it does to a kid. Feelings of neglect, isolation, killing small animals.
Are all very common among serial killers. What are you getting at?
He mentioned in his affidavit that the influence of the internet, how it could influence further kills.
You're overthinking it.
How's that?
It was luck.
It takes more than luck just to kill 10 people and get away with it.
He didn't get away with it.
I'm just saying there's something new about him. A new type of serial killer.
That's how you got them to get us out here, isn't it? You promised them something new.
You were never going to go along with it.
I was never going to go along with it because I have a wife who resents me and a son who's disabled. I can't afford to be as self-absorbed as you.
It doesn't the slightest bit excite you that we might be finally changing or revolutionizing behavioral science?
It doesn't because we're not.
I'm just saying, he's the first successful serial killer of the 21st century. He's, like I said, unique.
And you're going to argue the internet made that happen?
Yeah.
I hope for both of our sakes that you're right.
Is that Cassie?
Yeah, I guess John's sick again. He's in the hospital.
Sorry, man.
We just moved him into a new school. It was supposed to be more hands-on with him, but I guess they're saying the stress or something.
What are you gonna do?
I'm leaving tomorrow night with her without you, John.
I understand.
I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
Alright, good night.
There's no buses this late. Where are you going?
Pardon me?
I said, where are you going?
The Lakeview Apartments?
Yeah, I know where Lakeview is. I can take you there. It's really not a problem. I can give you a ride. I'm going the same direction anyway. It's okay. Yeah, I'm sure. Here, get in.
you started having crazies?
Around the time my aunt and uncle adopted me, I guess.
Were you a problematic child?
I was difficult, but what kid isn't at that age?
And I'm assuming your aunt and uncle didn't like that?
My aunt didn't. My uncle was barely around enough to notice. He was out working, worked long hours, and I remember one time when I was about 5 or 6, she was cutting my nails, and she was sitting on top of my chest, and she was a bigger lady. I couldn't breathe. I was squirming around. I guess she got tired of it. She just took the clippers and popped the nail clean off.
You left as soon as you could?
As soon as I turned 18, packed up, went to the nearest city.
You said in your affidavit that your violent thoughts actually stopped when you moved away.
They did, for a while.
When did they start again?
Once I got settled in, got comfortable.
You mentioned that the internet played an influential role?
You wouldn't believe the shit you can find on there, man. But even after a while, that loses its novelty. You have to find other ways to prolong that high.
We have some photos. Thank you, Agent Jennings. Jenna Wilmington, blunt force trauma to the head. Caitlin Grayson, age 34, strangulation, crushed windpipe. This is Sarah Stevenson, death by emaciation. McKenna Jefferson, 20 years old, death by decapitation. Neil Lewis, 26, death by blunt force trauma with 25 skull fractures. Natalie Hoffman. Michelle Jefferson, death by punctured lung from rib cage from blood loss, drawn in her own blood. Face separated when found. Isabel Fredrickson, 13, found hanging by a pipe, dismembered from torso.
If there's something I thought I could say to you with me, I would. You know I gotta finish this out. He's just telling you what you want to hear. Maybe not. Tell Cassie I said hi.
License and registration. No, I pulled you over today.
No, I don't, sir.
10 miles over the posted speed limit back there. Just wait here a moment, okay? So, where are you coming from?
I was visiting my folks up in Washington.
Oh, and the tools?
Helping them renovate.
Free to go, okay?
Thank you. It's fucking freezing.
I don't know who you are. You don't have to hurt me.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Please.
Yeah, I get that a lot too.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Well, Joel, thank you so much. We really made a lot of progress here. This is going to be so useful for the department. Really appreciate you.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
Yeah, one of the big things here is I'm going to probably reach out in the next coming months to the warden, and then he'll talk to you. We'll have some follow-up psych evals, questionings, things like that, just to finalize the report and the thesis for the department.
If you don't mind me asking, I was wondering where your partner is.
He couldn't make it due to family complications, so it was just me today.
I understand how difficult it can be to speak to a person like me. You know, people, they look straight at me and they see themselves.
You didn't say that.
What?
That's, Charles Manson. You didn't say that. The aunt and uncle, the abuse, the haunting stories, it's all just made up?
You know, when I was younger, it was a psychologist, and then when I got a little bit older, it was a journalist, and now it's adoring fans and people like you. And you all have the same thing in common. You all wanna know what makes me tick, what goes on up here, what could lead me to commit those crimes. But truth is, none of you could ever understand. Not really. You could never know what it took. How could you? A lot of people had to die for me to be me.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. I stole many a man's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh yeah. Get down in it. I watch with glee while you kings and queens fought for 10 decades for the God they made. I shouted out, who killed the Kennedys? When after all, it was you and me. Let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.